Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A team of researchers pointed facial recognition software at 408 harbor seals. And it worked. 88% of the time, it could tell one seal from another. But here's the part that should change how you think about this technology. The software had no idea who any of those seals were. If a headline about facial recognition has ever made your stomach drop, I get it. The idea of a machine scanning your face and instantly knowing your name, that's genuinely unsettling. But the SEAL study reveals something most people never learn. The technology you're afraid of and the technology that's actually in most of these systems are two very different things. One of them knows who you are. The other one just measures. So how does a computer recognize a face without ever knowing whose face it is? Let's start with what your face actually becomes inside one of these systems. It's not a photo. The software looks at your face and converts it into numbers. In some systems, about 128 of them. That string of numbers is called a face embedding. It's basically a mathematical fingerprint, a coded summary of what makes your face yours. The original picture? The system doesn't even need to keep it. It stores the numbers instead. Now, two faces. Two strings of numbers. The computer does something almost boringly simple. It measures the distance between them. If those two number sets are close together, it calls them the same face. If they're far apart, it calls them different. And the line between close and far? That's a threshold. A cutoff point somebody picked during development. Move that line, and the same two faces can flip from match to no match. The machine isn't certain. It's measuring. Picture sorting 6 months of security footage from your building. You've got no names, no IDs, just faces that keep showing up. Now imagine a colleague who's freakishly good at noticing when the same person appears in two different clips, even if the lighting changed or they turned away. But that colleague can't tell you their name. They can only say, "I've seen this one before." That's what facial comparison really does. With the seals, that's exactly what happened. The software noticed the same animals returning to the same beaches year after year, without ever assigning a single name. Here's where a lot of fear comes from, and it's an honest mistake. The word recognition sounds like the system knows you. News stories and product ads blur two very different things together. Comparison asks, are these two faces I already have probably the same person? Recognition asks, who is this stranger out of millions? Those are completely different jobs. The SEAL software only ever did the first one. And about that 88%, context is everything. That accuracy came from a closed pool of 408 known seals. Testing against 400 faces is a world away from testing against 10 million. The system also didn't hand back one answer. It returned a ranked list of likely matches, best guess first. A human still has to check. For an investigator, that means the algorithm gives you candidates, not verdicts. So here's the shift. Facial comparison isn't a magic name finder. It's a tireless measuring tape. Its real power isn't guessing who you are. It's never getting tired of comparing every face to every other face and never missing a repeat. Let me leave you with the simple version. Your face can be turned into about 128 numbers. A computer compares those numbers to other faces and measures how close they are. Close enough means probably the same person, but the machine never actually knows your name. So the next time a headline tells you a system recognized someone, ask the real question. Did it know who they were, or did it just measure? Those are not the same thing, and knowing the difference is how you stop feeling powerless. The full breakdown of the SEAL study is in the show notes if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.